So I'll be talking about the two method in which we use to cut fabrics, or two method in which we use to make garments. Number one is freehand cutting, which is also good, which is very important. And number two is pattern drafting. You can decide to use any of these two methods. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. So I'll be explaining what it means by freehand cutting. And freehand cutting is a method of using individuals' body measurement to make garments, individual body's measurement to cut garments directly from the fabric. I'll take it again. I said freehand cutting is a method of using individuals' body measurements to cut a garment directly from the fabric. For an example, this is your fabric, and you want to make a dress for yourself or for your clients. So the process whereby you place your fabric directly on your cutting table and you start inputting your body measurement on it, that is called freehand cutting. Like you are inputting your body measurement directly on the fabric that you want to use to make your dress. After putting all your measurements and you start cutting, so that is what freehand cutting. And before I move to the other method, I'll tell you the advantages of this freehand cutting. Number one is that it is very fast. I said like you are just inputting your measurement directly on your fabric like that, and before you know it, you have cut whatever you want to cut. Then you start sewing on your sewing machine. So it is very fast. And number two advantages is that it is very simple. It is fast. Number one, it is fast. Number two, it is simple. And number three advantage is that it builds up confidence in garment making. If you are using this method, freehand cutting, if you are cutting with that method, it will give you more confidence. Like you are just cutting directly on your fabric. It will build up your confidence in garment making. I hope you understood what freehand cutting means. Okay, so let's go to pattern drafting, which is the second method of cutting, which is also very good. So pattern drafting is a method of making or constructing a pattern by making use of body measurements. I will take it again. I said pattern drafting is a method of using or making or constructing a pattern. Like you are constructing a pattern by making use of body measurement. Let me quickly explain that. When you are using a pattern drafting method, one thing is that before you cut directly on your fabric, you already have a pattern that you have already drafted out. A pattern